Hi there, this is Andrew again with another welding video using my new Lincoln Electric Square Wave TIG 200 welder. I'm going to be doing some welding on aluminum on AC today, trying to just run some bead on plate and see what I can get done now that I got my tripod back together. So here's the machine settings. I'm also using a number 8 cup with a gas lens setup, regular long back on there. And here's the first weld, probably the worst one I did all day. Started a little cold, never let the puddle set up before I started adding rod. Added rod way too early. Then I started ramping up the pedal a little bit too much right in here. Pedal started to get away towards the edge. It's amazing how much of a heat sink aluminum is. I'm finding out as I'm learning to do this. Then I roped it back in, but the pedal was never really that clean. Arc length wandering all over the place. Okay, taper off at the end, but still not that great. And here's a picture of what that looks like. You can see that yellow arrow pointing to the spot where it got away from me. Just a whole lot, probably added a lot more rod than necessary. It looks pretty dull the whole time. I don't think I got enough cleaning before I started adding rod. So here's the second bead that I did. This one's going to be towards the top of that plate where it was finished. This one started a little bit better. It was nice, I think, that the metal was already hot. Gave it enough time for the pedal to start up. Tried to add a little bit less filler rod than I did on the previous one, hopefully to make it a little bit more accurate. Not accurate. Can't think of the word right now. Started slowing down a little bit right here, but still was adding the same amount of rod. So it piled up a little bit. But I tried to taper off better, except I flicked the electrode at the end of this one and ruined the ending. You can see that in this picture right there in the red box. Tried to control it a little bit better. Dabs aren't totally rhythmically correct, and there's that bad ending. Anyways, here comes the last bead for the day. Again, started this one probably too cold. I'm still getting used to having that foot pedal set up. I came from a lift art machine where it was full power all the time, so this is still a new experience for me to just start ramping it up all the way. But trying to make a consistent dab on this one, more so than I did on the previous welds. Trying to taper off a little bit better. I think the electrode angle looks a little bit funky right here just because of the way the tripod was tilted. It's not totally straight from what it looks on the screen. Had to push it up against push one of the legs a little bit shorter. So there's what that one looks like. That was the last weld, trying to dab a little bit more regularly. And there's the machine settings one more time. Again, I was using a number 8 cup with a gas lens setup. And here's a look at the finished welds, or the bead on plate for today with my machinist ruler for reference. Again, that was a 200 thousandths thick piece of plate. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you again next time. Hopefully you've learned something. I know I have. Thank you.